So here I went up to the VA trying to get medical treatment for the infection I've had since being detained of 5 hours that I have no clue what happened to me in. So I went up to the VA and I actually got this printed the same day, which was 3/25/2014. I'm still having problems with itching, and here they state an infection, but the drug they gave me definitely was not correct for that problem. But if the doctor's thinking this is what I have, what did I end up getting? And why will nobody answer me to what happened to me and how I got needle marks? Don't forget that we have the printout from the tasering as well, showing protected areas. These numbers, if somebody can find out what they are, you will find that it is a totally different tasering tape that they gave me 6 months later than what I had seen at the preliminary hearing. All these stops, and where is the video of the police car that was on the back? You know, there were 2 police cars there. And why would you use the same exact Blossburg town cop that knew he did not have probable cause, they have not met due process with, and why would they drag him to the tasering? And nobody will tell, but if they went to the local bar, these officers have been turned in before. I paid $200 or $300 here to find out what I may had been given when I have needle marks, and no one will tell me what they are. So this is what they were tested for. Oops. Everything comes out negative. And it was done by a hair source. So that would make it, it should have went back 6 months at least. Here is my eye summary. And I've had problems for the last 6 months with, you know, some of these symptoms. And the result of this, his findings, would be current medication with dosages. Yes, none of these things could have been it. A migraine headache, spasms, extended computer work. Patient is to see if reading glasses. If no improvement, then to... But they actually did give me a new pair of glasses right after this. The prescription was a little off. And the date on this was actually right after I no longer was working my civil service job and had a time to go. That was done on 7/18/2013. Here is a letter from Pennsylvania Department of Public Welfare dated April 22nd, 2013. And it's a, you know, I'd sent a request report of a problem with Tioga Dental Services. And this letter states that she will pay for my teeth, but I had to use their clinics for people. I wish I would have went to the VA then to see if I could get these done, but really there wasn't any time. Bradford County wrote this letter stating that they didn't feel they could fix my dentures because my dentures are off, it's taken quite a long time to learn how to talk with buck teeth since they fixed them right before I started working my first ever civil service job. So this doctor that I had seen told me I should see a specialist, but yet I can't get any help to see them that'll pay for it. This is the letter I left on March 18th to the warden of the jail, but he did not contact me until I called back over, and then he did contact me. This is the email that I emailed to the DOC, and as far as I know, as the victim of a crime, I should be able to know and see the 5 hours of detainment, including the jail, that nobody will tell me anything about, including giving me the evidence against me. Here's my letter from the Pennsylvania State Police, Troop F, dated April 18th, but I did not receive it until almost May 1st. And they definitely do not say Billie S. Atkinson, but both of my charges have been placed on me, and my medical records and everything now say Billie S. Atkinson or Billie Atkinson, and when you don't even charge the right person yet. But this is signed by a Captain David J. Young, commander, saying that they're doing absolutely nothing with Trooper Jason F. Miller. So he's the one that tasered me, as you recall. Or as you should recall, sorry. This picture of the head wound that I got in, that I've been told has been from the tasering. I have little memory of the 5 hours after being tasered, and I believe this is more than just being tasered, but the video they gave me, I believe I had already shown you on the last video. My head did not even hit the ground. I have had these itchy problems and these marks all over me ever since September. And, well, I guess it started about October. It took a couple weeks for me to see them. And it wasn't until just recently when I stuck an onion in my sock. I know it sounds crazy, but I'd been on antibiotics that were killing my system. And the onion in the sock every time I went to bed actually made the itching go away. And I have just done that in May, since I've been itching all this time since October, since in jail. And while in jail, they showed me a person right before I left that had marks similar to this all over their face. When I looked like this in 2009, there by my ex-husband, this was October 31st, that my ex-husband grabbed a hold of my ponytail and slammed my face into things. My ex-husband only weighs 140 pounds. If this type of damage is done, by somebody who has had a reputation and history of abuse in the past that had included felony charges, but yet I have no ability to arrest officers. There's really something wrong here.